Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we're going to talk about the quality check of a blockage material. So we have finished in the last lab adding some blockage material underneath the survey lines. So the first point in blockage of undercuts and exclusion of these undercuts are that the location that we place the blockage material are usually the palatal surfaces of the teeth and the proximal surfaces close to the saddle areas we're replacing. We don't place any blockage material on the buccal surfaces of teeth. This is specific for acrylic removable partial dentures. The second specification is the height of the blockage material. It extends from the gingiva to the survey line on these surfaces, and any excess is chiseled away using the surveyor. So these are blockage material made out of plaster, made parallel to the path of insertion of the removable partial denture, and we ensure that it's parallel by using the chisel down. So once we cover, first we cover from the gingiva up to the survey line. We cover the survey line slightly, but once we use the chisel and remove the excess, the chisel will re-expose part of the survey line, and this is where we need to make our denture at. The third criteria is that it goes into the embrasures. But notice here, once it goes into the embrasure, it should not go beyond the survey line once more. So any excess material that goes into this embrasure at the level of the survey line will prevent acrylic from going in. So if I suppose this is my blockage material and I want to come in with acrylic material over it, notice that this acrylic is touching the survey line here, and we are ensuring that by making our blockage material away from the survey line, so it's just up to the survey line. The survey line is exposed, leaving it for acrylic to be touching it. So the acrylic is touching the survey line. But because this blockage material here and here are beyond the survey line and the embrasures, the acrylic did not go in. And notice that after curing, we don't have any blockage material on the teeth. So after curing the acrylic alone will stand on the teeth. So notice that now we have channels where food and plaque could accumulate here. Okay? So usually when we do the blockage material in the embrasure areas, we first go with our chisel, we fill in the material, we put in the material in place, we come with the chisel down and remove the excess. But after that, even though we will find that some of the embrasures are above the survey line, so we clean them off. So now if you notice and take a closer look, we find that acrylic is going in between and over the survey line. So acrylic is on the survey line and going into the embrasures. What will happen while this partial denture is functioning inside the patient's mouth is that once the patient is eating food, the food will come down and escape away from the embrasures. If the embrasures were empty and there were spaces between and acrylic is not covering this embrasure like finger points or tips into these embrasures, the acrylic will not provide a protection. Otherwise, it will even provide iatrogenic trauma by hiding the plaque in here. So this is very important that this acrylic touches the tooth at the survey lines, going into the embrasures and coming back and into up and down the tooth morphology, protecting any food from going in between the denture and the tooth. So it goes, the food will come down and escape away from the denture. So this is the next criteria. The final criteria for blockage material is that we usually block beyond the partial denture margin. So suppose this is a partial denture that I'm placing. So we extend the blockage material to teeth beyond where we're ending our removable partial denture edge. So that is very important to make sure that all teeth included in the RPD are under blockage. Once this step is ready and you have approval for this step, you are ready to go to the next step, which is wire bending.